Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and I hope that you are having a nice restful day if you are watching on the Friday after Thanksgiving when this posts. We are still doing daily videos. We started at the beginning of this week and they'll be all the way through the end of the year, and then we'll probably go back to every other day after that. I just don't have as many boxes as I used to. We are also considering the pattern of the last few days of me opening boxes that are not sent to me for review. I am lucky enough to have most of the boxes that I open here on the channel sent to me for review, but there are some that I really enjoy and I know that you like seeing unboxed, some that people are coming to the channel to kind of test it out and see what kind of contents are inside, to understand the process, for example with the box that I have to share with you today. So I do like to keep some of the boxes on the channel, ones that I pay for. As always though, I will give you my most honest opinion, and it is an opinion and unboxing channel, so for those of you who just want me to open things and not say anything, this is not the channel for you. Today I have Goldie Boxed. So Goldie Boxed was started by Everything Proof Beauty. That is Jess over there on her channel. She does a lot of unboxings as well. And a few years ago, she started her own subscription box. It is quarterly and it is fully customizable. She was like the first one to do a fully customizable box, even before some of those really big ones that are fully customizable. It's kind of changed a little bit. Now I think there are 12 products each season that you get to choose from. And they have 3 different tiers, technically 4. There's kind of a mystery version that you can do, like the surprise bear, where you get 3 items, and that is $24.99, which is such a good deal, you guys. But we also have the bronze, silver, and gold bear, and with each of those there is a certain number of surprise bonus items. So with the bronze bear, that is going to be $29.99. You're going to get 3 products that you choose plus a bonus bronze bear item, so a total of 4 items for just $30 essentially, which is freaking amazing. And then we have the silver bear, which is where you choose 5 of the 12 products that she shares with all of us in her own sort of preview videos. There's usually like 3 spoiler videos. She usually does 4 products at a time in the week or weeks leading up to customization day. That is going to be $44.99, so basically $15 more, but you're going to actually get 3 extra products, because instead of 3 products, you're choosing 5 products, plus you also get the silver bear bonus. So you get 2 bonuses. You get the bronze and the silver bear bonus. So you're going to get a total of 7 items in the silver bear box. Finally, there is the gold bear, which means that you do have to choose 7 items. That's going to be more than half of the items that are options, right? So for me, usually lately, the silver and the bronze bear have been better options because I don't always need or want more than half of the items that are being offered. That is, again, another $15 step up, so it's $59.99, but you're going to wind up with a total of 10 products because you're going to get your 7 that you customize and then 3 surprise items, 3 bonus items for bronze, silver, and gold. So 10 items for $60 is an amazing deal. You can also do a little upgrade of $5 to get 2-day shipping, because she is a one-woman show, so it does sometimes take a little while for the shipping cycle to go through. You can also decide if you want to have your product card sent to you in paper form. It's all about planting trees. This is a give back box, so for every box that is purchased, they plant a tree, and you can actually follow along and see how many trees have been planted by Goldie Boxed so far, which I think is awesome. For the sake of these unboxings, I usually have the printed out version just because it makes it a little bit easier than me like going through a list that I've made myself. And then the extra bonuses is that as a silver bear, after the customization process happens, you have the option to get add-ons, additional products. So maybe you liked 6 items, but you're a silver bear, so then you wanted to buy one, or maybe you want multiples of a certain item, then you can do that for $10 per add-on. And if you are a gold bear, your add-ons are only $8. So that's pretty good considering that all of the items, I think, have a minimum MSRP of $12, maybe $16. I get this wrong every single time. If you are interested in subscribing to Goldie Boxed, you can use the code Noel10 to save 10%. I will leave that information for you in the description box below, but I love supporting this box, even though I pay for it, because it is made by another subscription box reviewer and another YouTuber, and I just think it's really cool what she's done with it, even with all of her personal and work obligations that she has in addition to the box. This is definitely not the only thing that she does. All right, so, and then we also have, in that pamphlet, it does tell us when the companies have a give back element to them, which I also appreciate. So I do think it's a minimum value of $12. But I did the math. I did the Silver Bear this time around. What's really nice is you get to see all of the products, all of the 12 items that you're going to choose from before customization day. And then even after customization day, the billing doesn't come until after that. So you can always change your mind. You can always go up and down a level. Like I have gone back and forth from gold to bronze to silver every quarter, and it's not a big deal, and Jess does a great job of making that really easy. I know for some of you this seems like a really confusing thing, but I actually love the customization process. It's a really fun day for me, even if I'm out and about. It's very easy to do, and I always like doing it and kind of seeing what sells out first. She usually tells us over on her Instagram account. It's kind of a fun day. It's a fun day to customize, right? Shouldn't be stressful at all. So here is the box. She always uses recycled or eco-friendly materials. Sorry about that, like ring light. It's been a little bit like gloomy, and then sometimes I get sun in here and sometimes I don't. So using the ring light today. We have those, like I said, eco-friendly packing materials. She usually picks some really pretty tissue paper. So I believe this is technically the fall box because she usually does customization on the first day of that season. There were some delays this time around, totally understandable. But I will tell you about the categories, or the not even categories, there's not categories with this box, but the groupings, the way they were shared with us, and then my choices that I made. So in the first batch that she told us in an unboxing video, we had some laundry detergent sheets, which I thought was pretty cool. We do usually have some beauty items, a lot of skincare, and some makeup items. She always makes sure that they are cruelty-free. That's another tenet of this box, which I appreciate. She's already kind of done a lot of the homework for us, especially on the beauty products. So there was an eyeliner, there was an apron, there was the full-size apron, or like more of a bistro. I love the look of aprons. I love the idea of an apron. I think it's an appropriate item to have in a fall box when we're spending more time in our kitchens, making and cooking wonderful things for our friends and family. I'm just not one that I don't host very often because I don't have a very big home, and I just never need an apron. So I had skipped out on that one. And then the other item that was in that category was a scarf that came in two colors, a winter white or a mustard color. And you can now actually choose if there's a variation like in scent or in color. You can actually choose both of them now. So let me just pull everything out. I did have some wrapping. I just wanted to make sure I have everything available to me to share all of the contents because this box seems to want to jump off. All right, so in that first list of 5 items, she did share 5 items with us right offhand. I went ahead and got the pen eyeliner. I don't use a lot of eyeliner, but I figured around the holidays, it is nice to just do a little winged eyeliner. So this is from Clay Cosmetics. It has a value of $28, a precision liquid eyeliner with skincare benefits and a smooth, easy felt tip application, which is what I like versus a brush. Back in the day, when I did theater, this is many years ago, I used to use brush eyeliners, but I find that the tips are a little bit easier to be exact, especially with those winged corners. By the way, you guys, I did the math on my 5 items, and that's not even including the 2 bonus items that I will get as a Silver Bear. I had a value of $116, and then it looks like with the bronze and silver fall bonuses, I'll have another $16, so $132 value on a box that I paid $45 for. That's pretty amazing. All right, the other thing that I did get was the scarf. I do think it's fun to get accessories. So she was kind of a proponent of the winter white, which I totally get. I do have a couple of white scarves that I will use for that sort of winter white look, but I thought this mustard color was really pretty, really fall. It's by Funky Monkey. It has a value of $28, a stylish necklace made of Oh, excuse me, that's Funky Monkey is a different item that I also chose. A little spoiler there. This is from Macchia di Rugine, which is, and it has a value of $16. Return of a cozy brand favorite, this time with a lightweight scarf that is soft and fuzzy, options of mustard and white. But I liked this kind of open knit, right? So, and then I thought this was fun to have this like sort of fringe that goes along the edge so that it creates this really nice look when you drape it around. I mean, it even kind of goes with this blouse that I'm wearing in terms of like highlighting the mustardy colors that are in there. So you can really do that sort of fun layered look because it has that fringe. So you could even like tuck it up in here and kind of do something fun with it, maybe tie it behind your neck. But I thought this was really cute, very fall, and a good value. So next category, next round, not category. I don't know why I always say categories. But we had several items. We had a chamomile foaming sugar scrub that sounded nice. They also came in pumpkin chai. There was, let's see, hidden notes cardamom and pepper. Oh, I think that was like the hidden notes in there. We had Modern Skin Alchemy Anti-Aging Serum, which has, instead of retinol, it has like the natural retinol, which is bakuchiol. So I did get that. There were 2 candle scents. There was a tea house that was in green tea and jasmine, and one that was a more classically fall scent. Those both had a value of $24. And then there was the Funky Monkey bead necklace that I mentioned earlier. So I did get 3 out of the, I think, let's see, I think there was another 5 items in this one maybe. So there was the sugar scrub again in 2 different scents. But I think it had that's where the hidden notes were, I think. Let me see. Probably. And then we had the bakuchiol serum. So I did do that. This is from a company called Modern Skin Alchemy. Value of $20. So an anti-aging serum full of ceramides, fatty acids, algae extract, and 14 seed oils packed with antioxidants. This brand is family owned and searches for the most natural and organic ingredients in their skincare. So I have had experience with using items that have bakuchiol instead of retinol, and I do think they work really, really nicely. So I thought that was a good option, and I love supporting a smaller business with skincare. I almost always get the candle. So there was, like I said, there was a very fall scented one, classically fall scented one, but I think that it had more of like a baked goods scent because, you know, when Jess was talking about it, she was like, yeah, it smells like good enough to eat or something. It's like what she thinks of as fall. I tend to steer away from those scents. But the company is Palm Noir, a soy-based wax candle infused with fragrance oils and decorated with gemstones. These are as beautiful as they smell. The options are tea house and, oh, hidden forest. Hidden forest. So let's see, my box got a little dented, so probably not going to re-gift that, but I thought that this tea house smelled really nice. So let's see, green tea and jasmine I think were the primary scents. Does look like it got a little jostled around, but it's really pretty with this sort of celadon green glass container. We've got those gems on the top, bits of glass maybe too. It's a very light scent. It's very, very light. I'm hoping that it has a little bit more throw when I do light it, but I know this is kind of a more spring probably scent, but I do like the look of it. I think it's very classy, and I always choose the candle. She almost always has a candle as one of the options and in a couple of different scents. All right, so here are the Funky Monkey beads. These have a value of $28. It says a stylish necklace made of wooden beads and a dark green tassel. This gives a bohemian look and can be dressed up or down. To me, when I saw this, it looked very much like a set of mala beads, which usually have 108 beads because they can be used almost like a meditation tool in some forms of yoga and meditation. I think this looks like it's got more than 108 beads, but it is kind of that vibe. And as a yoga teacher, sometimes I kind of go for that crunchy vibe. I mean, it even kind of looks fun, like if I layered that underneath the necklace and had it poking out, if I had more of a plain blouse. I think these green beads, you know, they're supposed to be like jade. Obviously, they're probably not real jade. And then there's this like light, are these actually wood? They feel very light to be actual wood, but I thought it was like kind of a cool look, and I love this dark forest green. So I think that $28 is a little bit high for a necklace like that. That's definitely more of a, you know, an accent, but it's got like that festival boho vibe, and for me it was a easy choice for a 5th item. Then let's see, we had 3 other items in the last video that she gave us. I didn't choose any of them. There was a bamboo knife, the family-friendly item that was like the board box, as in don't be bored, do these activities, and then an Earth Harbor exfoliator cleanser mask, is citrine C, which I do love Earth Harbor stuff, but it's just not a cleanser that I needed, or an exfoliator is not something that I like to do on my face just because it's been very sensitive for the last couple of years. But we are on to our fall bonuses. So I'll just tell you that the gold bonus was some ceramic coasters that sounded really nice. Those had a value of $8.95. I got the bronze Blake Hill set of fall flavored preserves. That's so fun. So we got cranberry maple medley and pumpkin maple butter flavors, and we got both of them, so like $3 a piece. Adorable mini jars, enjoy on toast or pair with cheese. That's a really cute fall bonus. I kind of love that. That's like a little bit different, unexpected for this box. An edible item. I thought that was really, really cool. All right, and then for our second item, or silver item from Barefoot Scientist, this has a value of $10. It said that we got a set of 3 travel size foot creams. I did see 2 of them when I like opened everything up. Let's see. Yeah, so travel size foot creams. Okay, value of $10, so a little over $3 a piece, that are sensitive skin friendly and made of organic, cruelty free ingredients, intense hydration for visibly softer, smoother feet on the go. So it's like a sample size, but it's also kind of nice to have a travel size for foot cream. I definitely could have used this on my trip in the Balkans recently because I was wearing boots every day. I'm not used to doing that. My feet needed a little bit of extra love at the end of each day. So it would have been nice to have these just tucked into my cosmetics bag as a way to kind of massage my tired and sore feet, also just with the drier weather. So that's kind of a fun fall bonus. So overall, a great box. I love and appreciate that Jess still selects items that, even though there's fewer items than they're used to, and sometimes I have a little bit of a hard time justifying picking 7 items as a gold bear, I do appreciate that she still really sticks with the season. And we are still getting our items well within fall, so that I got this box probably a couple weeks before you're actually seeing it post, so that we can enjoy them in the season in which they are meant to be enjoyed. I really like this little scarf. It makes me feel like I should be going to a pumpkin patch or something, right? But it's gonna be a great way to just spruce up like an outfit with a blouse and jeans. Let's actually have a secret password. So when you come across a secret password in one of my videos, you want to enter it along with your contact information in the Google form that is linked for you in the description box below. Please don't put it into the comments because it's not a secret anymore. So today's secret password is going to be scarf. You do have to be 18 years or older. You do have to be subscribed to my channel, and you do have to have a US or Canadian mailing address. Canadians right now I am not shipping to the Great North just because of the customs process and the cost of it, especially because just even the flat rate shipping right now is elevated because of the holidays, and I don't want things to get lost or sent back to me. So for now, we'll reevaluate in 2026. You can still enter as a Canadian. I will just most likely send you a gift card of some sort if you win. But everyone else, I will basically use a random number picker a few days into the following month. So that would be now in December. Yes, in December. And I will verify with you via email that you're subscribed to my channel, and then I will send you a mystery box as best as I can, as soon as I can, because I like to share all of the goodies that I get. This is not a members only giveaway. It is open to anyone who is subscribed to the channel, and that, like I said, that is 18 years or older and has a US mailing address. But it is my way of saying thank you so much for watching my videos. I do truly appreciate all of your support, and I hope to see you soon in my next unboxing, and hopefully every day throughout the rest of the year. All right, you guys, so the secret password for today was scarf. I forgot to tell you, but scarf is the secret password. Perfect for the season, right? I'll see you soon.